Transurfer and the Transurfing Curious. My name is Renée Garcia and this is Transurfing TV, guys. And today on Transurfing TV, pendulums all up on my tip. What does that even mean? Well, for me, I guess it's more about me being all up on the pendulums tip. I'm in a really goofy mood today. I'm actually feeling kind of lightheaded and euphoric, really. I'm getting ready to lead the Egypt for my Tufty seminar in Alexandria. Tufty 2.0 just launched, link below on Teachable. And I'm kind of like feeling as though I'm living the dream. I actually, the other day, I was talking to my partner about how happy I was and all the things that I've got going on with transurfing and all of the projects that are in the works and these various major moves that I'm making in this awesome transurfing movement. And he stopped and he was like, you know what, Renée? It's really impressive what you've done with transurfing. Like, you read a book 6 years ago and you were so inspired and so captivated by how the knowledge had helped you and how it could help others. And you actually used it to do all the stuff that you've done and like what you've accomplished and who you've become. And I really just sort of took a step back and I was like, wow, it is really amazing, right? It's really, really amazing that where I was 6 years ago, the differences between then and now, and the fact that I really did become inspired and decide to take this knowledge and take my reality to the next level. It's mind-blowing. It's absolutely mind-blowing. And this is going to be a lesson that will essentially mirror what it is that I've done with my life and what it is you could do with yours if you decide now or have decided that you want something bigger and better for yourself. And this lesson is going to be actually about pendulums, because even now, like, pendulums for me play such a huge role in what it is that I'm doing. I mean, I've essentially created my own transurfing pendulum, right? And I've managed to take this concept of pendulums and work it from another direction rather than me being my energy being extracted by pendulums to fuel the desires and intentions and goals of pendulums that don't serve me. I've taken all of that stuff back that I was once just sort of bleeding out mindlessly, and now I have even taken the pendulums that were once bleeding me dry, and now I'm using those exact same pendulums to facilitate all the stuff that I want to accomplish and my intentions, right? So Vadim Zeland offers us in this amazing book this one line, really. I mean, it's not a line that is reiterated over and over. And when we study the concept of pendulums in this book, in this knowledge, we really study it in a way where we feel as though pendulums are just these energetic entities that don't serve us, and we have to the best of our ability, manage and separate ourselves from these pendulums. But these pendulums really are what is going to assist us in us achieving our higher lifeline, our desired version of reality, right? And this line in the book, pendulums are the gods of dreams. I mean, this kind of blew my mind when I first read it. I was like, okay, wait a second. This is fucking weird, right? How can this thing be bad, but then at the same time, it's also the gods of dreams? And this lesson is going to be about how you view pendulums, how you work with pendulums, and how you either, again, get your energy extracted for you, take your energy back, and then also use the pendulums to get you up to some of those higher lifelines where more of what you want exists. So before I get started on all this though, remember to like this video and comment and subscribe. And Tufty 2.0, it's now out, link below. Also Reality 2.0, check those out. Join us on the Facebook group, the International Transurfing Institute Facebook group, and subscribe to our membership. We now have a membership here on Transurfing TV. Tons of bonuses and extras and all kinds of awesome material that is exclusive just for our members. Okay, so enough of that. So a lot of times people come to me and they're like, transurfing's so complex. It's so esoteric. There's so many concepts. And I get it. Initially, it is a little bit overwhelming because there kind of are a lot of concepts, but once you sort of build out this framework in your mind and create a visual of what sort of structure you are a part of and how you can manipulate this structure to suit your intentions and your goals, and keeping certain things in mind, like my energy is valuable, right? My energy is valuable. This is exactly why so many pendulums, so many, of these massive energetic structures like media and social media and, society and politics and all these things. This is why they are vying for our attention, like hardcore trying to captivate us, right? Is because that energy is immensely valuable. So once you have sort of, lifted the veil and you realize just how valuable your energy is, then you can start sort of rechanneling it, taking it back from pendulums not serving you and channeling it into your own endeavors, right? And it's in this channeling into your own endeavors that you are able to build and create and gain momentum towards your goals and accomplish goals and all this good stuff that helps us to activate these higher lifelines. So the number one question with pendulums that you should ask yourself, and I want to say this is on a daily basis, but really this should be on a moment-to-moment basis until you start actually achieving what it is you want. And this question is this: is the pendulum serving you, or are you serving the pendulum? So what I like to envision is that I have energy, right? I have energy that is measurable, right? There's only so much energy that I have in a given day. What am I going to allot that energy to? Is it either going to be pendulums that aren't serving me, or is it going to be for myself, or is it going to be for pendulums that are serving me, right? And I like to envision that I have this like energetic channel that's open, that's either opened or closed really between me and the pendulums that I am in business with, right? So let's say the pendulum, a destructive one, like the media. So is that channel open? When that channel is open, the pendulum's captivated me, and it's using my energy and my attention to satisfy its own goals and intentions and the things that it wants to facilitate using my energy. Now, I can keep that channel open just a little bit, right? Maybe like 5% open. Maybe I'll look at the news once a week. But I don't just keep that line open and that's where all my energy goes to. I'm sure you know somebody, as do I, that is just completely captivated by the news, and that energetic channel is just wide open, and the person is just getting their energy extracted from them via the pendulum, right? So then there are the pendulums that serve me. So social media is a good example of this as well. When I did not understand how pendulums worked, I would get captivated and I would lose myself to the social media pendulum without stopping and asking myself, is this serving me and my intentions, right? And when I finally understood pendulums are the gods of dreams, I understood that I don't have to just throw the baby out with the bathwater. I can take that pendulum, I can renegotiate the deal. Okay, I'm not going to look at Instagram for 20 hours a week and just have my energy depleted from me without getting anything in return. I'm going to turn it around and I'm actually going to make that pendulum work for me, right? I'm going to become the star on Instagram. I'm going to become the star on YouTube. I'm going to use the pendulum to fulfill my intentions, my goals, and my desires. So the script sort of gets flipped, right? The script gets flipped and it goes from pendulums all up on my tip to me being all up on the pendulum's tip. God, it's so crass. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. So here's the thing that I like to keep in mind for when I am navigating the alternative space. So the alternative space is where we can access all the various channels or sectors of reality or lifelines that we want to experience. And for those of you that are new to the channel, I like to envision that on a daily basis, I have 10 more or less channels or lifelines that are accessible to me. The top one being the Wave of Fortune, right? This is the best version of reality that I could experience. This is me making a big sale in my business. This is me gaining momentum with transurfing online. This is, having an awesome day where my thoughts are high, my actions are high, and things are sort of going my way, right? So this is the ideal place that I want to exist. Then on the bottom lifeline, this is an induced transition. This is me depressed, not able to get out of bed, feeling as though, life is miserable. This is the worst version of reality that I could experience in this day, right? So, and then in the middle, there's purgatory. And this is kind of like you're a sitting duck. You're probably going to get nabbed by a pendulum if you're here because your thought quality and your action isn't high enough to where you are really conflicting with the frequency of the negative pendulums and you're kind of vulnerable, right? So there's this purgatory place. This is neither good nor bad, but you're just feeling kind of blah, right? So this is how it works, or this is how I see it at least, and this has really helped me in using pendulums to facilitate my intentions. When I am, let's say, in this place, a place of purgatory, I can then make the choice that I'm going to create or experience the exact reality that I want to have, right? And it's in my use of positive information and positive material in my external environment to sort of help me gain some momentum, right? And once I do this, this is me shifting my focus over from things that are captivating me, negative information, things like, you know, mindlessly scrolling social media, getting pulled into media or politics, right? And going downhill. So once I have decided, like, let's say you're here today, right? And you're in a place where you're waking up, I see myself, I see my reality. What is it that I want? Once you have established what your choice is, and you start to gain momentum in your reality, that momentum and that increase of positive information and material and new evidence to support a higher and better theory for yourself, it all exponentially increases, right? And this is exactly how you get up to the wave of fortune. Now, how pendulums come into play here is, again, pendulums are the gods of dreams, right? This is your dream to be up here on the wave of fortune. The pendulum serving you. And this is facilitated by you using pendulums, first of all, taking your energy back from the ones that aren't serving you, and you using the ones that are serving you more and more and more to help you gain momentum. The opposite is true for, you know, the direction that we don't want to go in. Let's say you're in purgatory, you're kind of like a sitting duck, and you're susceptible and vulnerable. And then something happens. Let's say a family member calls you and gives you some shit, or you encounter some bad news or some negative information. So there it is. You've just been hooked, right? You've just been hooked, and the pendulum wants you to be hooked, and it wants you to go even lower, because the lower you go, the more in a trance you are, and the more that energetic channel opens up, so the pendulum can just continue to reap your energy and extract your energy from you. So this is you serving the pendulum's intention, the pendulum's goal, the pendulum's desire, right? So this is transurfing in a nutshell. If you are not where you want to be right now in this exact moment, it's probably because a pendulum is getting more from you than is good for you, right? You're probably existing somewhere in this, you know, in this illustration, you are definitely on one of the lower lifelines. If you can wake up starting today and figure out exactly which pendulums are getting too much and which pendulums you can use to facilitate progress towards your goals, then you are taking back your power and you are putting yourself in a more upward trajectory towards the higher lifelines, the wave of fortune, the pendulum serving you, all of that good stuff. So this is where it's at, guys. It's about assessing exactly what it is you need to assess and making some calls. So I'm going to use this video as an example to wrap this up. Are you going to watch this video and then take this information and use it to fuel your life, right? Or are you just being captivated by a pendulum? Are you going to watch this video and then once it ends, just watch another one and just watch another one and just watch another one, and before you know it, your day's gone? Or are you going to watch this video, it's a pendulum, and extract from it the value, extract from it the lesson, extract from it what you need to facilitate your movement towards your goal, and use this pendulum to actually get you to a higher lifeline? Or are you going to let the pendulum just take from you without you getting something in return? So if you can start to approach pendulums from this perspective, are you serving it or is it serving you? do this systematically, if you can just focus on the pendulums in your reality and what it is they're giving you or what it is they're getting from you, and start to rework all this, to rework this dynamic, before you know it, you will be up here. So everything, again, I'm experiencing now, all the benefits, all the elevation of my lifeline, all that good stuff is because I have done just this. I make sure that the pendulums are serving me, and I very much limit how much the pendulums get from me without me getting something measurable in return. That's really, really what it boils down to. So let me know your thoughts on this video, guys. I'm very curious to hear what your thinking is, and talk about it in the comments. Are pendulums getting the better part of you, or are you getting the better part of the pendulums? Thank you so much for watching, and may the strings of happiness be in your hands today, Transurfers. Bye.